Battlefield 3, Aftermath, Scavenger, Epicenter. This is the new expansion for Battlefield 3 that technically came out yesterday, by the time this video goes up. For premium PC users. It was already out for PlayStation 3, and it'll be available for non-premium people to buy in, I think it's a week from now. I don't know. I think so. This is Scavenger mode. This is the new thing, which means you spawn only with your sidearm of choice and a grenade, and your knife. And there are weapons scattered around the map. There's one over there, he just picked it up. Except each weapon only has about 2 magazines as well. So you get to kill a dude or two. If you're lucky enough to survive after killing a dude or two, you'll have to find another weapon, which is kind of tense. Other than that, it's kind of Conquest-esque. Actually, it's not Conquest Domination, except bigger, because all the Conquest Domination maps had only 3 flags, I think. This one has 5. But you can't spawn on a specific point. You can only spawn on a squad mate or at a random point, which is how Domination worked in the close quarters maps. Oh, come on, that works. And I found that the earthquake. That's cute. These maps, from what I've seen so far, I've actually played like a round. Oh, here we go. Randomly spawning MP7, a weapon I've never used before. So actually, I think if the MP7 is in gun game, I have used it, or a gunmaster. Nope, I'm dead. Whew, okay. There's so much to take in, new weapons to figure out, not new for this expansion specifically, but new ones, weapons that I've never used before, lying around the map that I'm forced to use. Dude, it's me. I'm your bud. And complete a new map and a new game mode that's not quite like anything. I think I like this. From like a... I was gonna say from a competitive point of view, but that's not really the case at all, because competitive people don't like randomness. But for like more of a, it feels kind of like Quake or something like that, to have to run around and pick up weapons as such. Now we have a friggin' shotgun. I don't like shotguns, but some of these corners are pretty tight, so I can probably make it work. Capture this flag. Oop, there's a dude. That worked. Whatever's here. I'd rather have an MP5. Oh, UMP. MP5. Never used the UMP either. This is going to be my first kill with the UMP if I get one. Hey, as you can see, I have 2 magazines. And if I'm good enough to survive using them both, I'll have to find another weapon again. These maps are really quick, because we're about to win. There, we won. And this is that was technically the second round I've played, but as you're going to see, it'll count as 3 rounds. Because there's an assignment you get for completing 3 rounds of Scavenger. One of them, I just joined a map to see if... I joined a server, and then prepared to record, and then I won. I didn't even get to spawn, but it still counted as a win. That's that. You get the XBO. I hate that they spell it like that. But we won't be able to use that while playing Scavenger, so I'm gonna have to find another server that plays Conquest. Initially I wanted to start out playing Conquest on these. Just to get used to the maps before diving into the new game mode, but then I figured Scavenger is the new thing. Let's just go for that. Markaz Monolith. I'm not gonna get that weapon because he's gonna pick it up. If you're watching this, by the way, and you're confused because this seems out of line for my ordinary... If you're watching my Battlefield videos as a sequential series, then at the time of uploading this is gonna seem really off. Because actually, these videos are supposed to take place 10 videos after the one I uploaded before. Since I'm trying to stock up on videos, that's not gonna work. I'm trying to stock up on videos because I won't be able to record any over Christmas and the New Year's, or the holidays in general, in fact. Thanks for letting me get close. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to stock up on videos so that I can keep uploading a video per day, even when I won't be able to record, because I won't have my gaming computer at my mother's place, where we'll be hanging out during Christmas, as usual, as is tradition for us. And I had some weird choices to make. I could either, you know, not stock up on any videos at all and not upload anything during Christmas, but that's boring. And here's the crossbow. We get a chance to see it, even though I technically can't I've heard it has a lot of bullet drop. I've also heard it's pretty much an instant kill, but it's got the slowest firing rate of anything in the entire game. So that's what balances it out.
Yeah, I've spotted an enemy soldier.
Like
over.
such. Yeah, that wasn't a headshot and it was a single shot kill. So that's interesting. I've heard this being referred to as a fun weapon. Not necessarily a useful one, but a fun one. And I can see why. It's like running around getting kills with smoke grenades. It's basically that kind of... Yeah, that wouldn't even hit. I aim too low. Ah, so slow reload. Come here. Where are you? Ah. So yeah. I could either not upload anything over Christmas, but if you're like me, and you spend your holiday with a family, and maybe you don't have access to your computer, maybe you don't have time to play any games, then maybe that's why Let's Plays are useful to... Yo, shit! I want that gun, but I can't get it because there's a freaking dude over there. Ow. That's when Let's Plays are useful. When you're sitting at someone else's place and you can't play any games on your own. Maybe at night when you have nothing else to do, you watch some people playing games on YouTube. Here's a scoped version of the crossbow, which I don't know what the hell the point of that is. But it has different bolt types. I'm just going from topic to topic. I think it's got 3 or 4 different arrow types. Technically not arrows because it's crossbows, so they're bolts, but you know. And one supposedly does a lot less damage, but flies a lot straighter and longer, farther than these ones. That one requires a headshot to be an instant kill, but that's like your sniper bolt. There's another one that does explosive damage, which some people are already thinking is probably overpowered because it's so easy to take out helicopters with. Actually, I think that's it. That's probably the bolt types that are available. I think. No, there's a sensor bolt as well. It works like a sensor grenade. You throw one out and it pings the map for you in the spot where it lands. This map looks cool as shit. In fact, all of these maps look pretty cool. But this one specifically with the building torn apart and being able to run up the inside, that's really cool. What are we doing? Oh, okay, I was talking. That was one of my options. The other option was to simply have these videos where they're supposed to be, which is 10 days from now. These videos would have gone up if I chose to upload them chronologically, so to speak. I think this server has faster respawn time than usual. Or it could just be the game mode, but I think I saw in the server settings it's like 50% respawn timer. Maybe that was another... I don't know. I'm not even gonna speculate. I don't know which server I'm on at all. Is that a friend or... I don't know what's going on. I just don't know. Let's go for B though. Yeah. But that didn't feel like a good idea either, because these Aftermath videos are probably gonna be pretty attractive to watch now that this is actually new stuff. This expansion is brand new. Not that I'm showing it off very well, but you know, it's new stuff. I felt like if I'm gonna play the new expansion at all on my channel, I should upload it while it's still fresh. The weird option that I was faced with. Is that an M5? Yes, that's an M5K. First time I've used this too as well, I think. Two as well. I'd rather have that. I know how to use a bolt action rifle up close with an ACOG, so that's gonna be an okay fit, I think. Even though the M98B is not the best choice for that. I'm just scattering to find my thoughts. Why aren't we going for E, by the way? I guess we are, aren't we? So yeah, what I chose to do is... That's weird. I hesitated to fire because I'm like, we just captured this. Surely an enemy can't spawn there. Yeah. As weird as it is, the thing I was trying to start this with by saying is, you may notice that something is amiss. Like, you're not going to notice what weapons I'm using or anything, but you could spot that maybe I have unlocked stuff that I shouldn't have and such. Maybe my rank doesn't quite add up. And that is because I have 10 videos currently recorded by the time I'm recording this that I haven't uploaded yet. So if I keep uploading them chronologically, as I was intending to, this video shouldn't have gone up until 10 days from now. And, you know, the stuff I unlocked in the meantime, that's what you... Jesus, how did I miss that? There we go. No. Yeah, that's what's amiss there. But as I came to the conclusion that I should upload these Aftermath videos. The first batch of Aftermath videos. ASAP. So once this session is over, you're unfortunately gonna have to go back to some non-Aftermath videos for about 10 days before I get back to... This is a weird choice for a weapon, so... Semi-auto sniper rifle with a suppressor and a red dot sight. That's an interesting loadout. That's what I think Scavenger does well. Forces you to play with some really unconventional weapons. I mean, very few people would ever go with this, I'm sure. You know, playing seriously, quote unquote. That doesn't mean it's not a legitimate setup. If you got a suppressor on your sniper rifle, it's not gonna shoot as far. So that's why the red dot sight's okay. You know, works pretty well, in fact. Someone thinks this mode is boring. You're insane. This is really cool. Of course, it's too early to judge, I think. I've only been able to... No. I got exploded. I completely lost my train of thought. Here's a shotgun. I think I've said everything I wanted to say about why these videos are going up out of order. Isn't this a full auto shotgun, by the way? I've only been using it single fire so far. It is indeed full auto. That's why they call it the jackhammer. Yeah, this is crazy. This, I won't blame anyone for thinking that this mode is kind of not as battlefieldy as... Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. But it's weirdly exciting to only spawn with your pistol. And have to pick up completely random weapons. Of course, I would expect everyone who's playing this has only played for a maximum of a day at this point. Unless they played on PS3. But I would expect people to sort of run around like chickens with their heads... Headless chickens, I suppose, is the concise way of putting that. They're just trying to figure out what the hell they're even doing. But in a way, that's kind of... I completely lost my train of thought again. Is this better or worse? That's worse. I don't know. Oh, we're losing this time. It's hard to get a grasp for this mode. It's hard to get a grasp for whether it's good or not. Because you have to get used to it. Soon enough, there'll only be like a couple of servers per region that are actually playing Scavenger. Just like it happened with Gunmaster and things like that. But that's okay. As long as the option's there. Because I can see this being fun to jump into now and then. Just to have some new stuff going for it. I'm getting a hell of a lot of assignments just for being forced to use weapons that I normally wouldn't use. So there's that too. You don't get any experience for your kit, which is kind of a waste if you haven't unlocked stuff already. Alright, I think I got all the talking out of the way last time. So let's just try to focus on the actual gameplay this time. This is Adazi Palace. Scavenger. Aftermath. People are complaining about the spawn points. Yeah, that was a bit of a problem in Conquest Domination as well. It happens when you're in these game modes that only have random spawns instead of being able to spawn at points. What weapon is this? Is this the Q? Yeah, the QBZ. Oh yeah, well, new player models for these maps too. When you're playing Aftermath, everyone looks kind of fucked up. The Russian engineer is constantly bleeding. He's always bleeding from his head. It's very unsettling. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh man. Throw a grenade. Uh-oh. I noticed the Glock 18 might not be the ideal starting weapon. It is one of my better sidearms, but it might not be ideal for some of these maps in Scavenger. I do like having it as a sidearm, but when it becomes your primary, suddenly you find you kind of hard pressed to hit anything at range until you can pick up a new weapon. PP-19 with awesome horizontal magazine. Here's an even better... Okay, this gun. This gun I'm familiar with. Does it have foregrip? It does not have foregrip. That's okay. But I only have one magazine with this yet. Nah, you can have that, man. Just like I thought with the CQB maps, or the CQ maps. Ow. I got xboed again. I'm gonna keep pronouncing it like xbo as long as I insist on being annoyed by the spelling. I'm gonna pronounce it stupidly. Oop! Oh, there they are. Hello. You don't seem to be able to pick up weapons from enemies or fallen foes, which is a little bit silly, but also makes perfect sense. the comment just made me laugh in the chat. Yeah. It feels really weird to have like 5 times as much ammo with a sidearm as I do with any primary that I'd pick up. Alright, sweet. This gun I can get behind as well. Is it suppressed? Oh, that's okay. Oh yeah, I thought that with the CQ maps as well, that these would probably be really fun if you had like a squad with pals, with TeamSpeak or whatever you use. This would probably be a ton of fun. Maybe if you get a couple of squads together and play like competitively. Again, it's not really a competitive game type in the sense that people who play skillfully aren't going to enjoy this because they like predictability and non-randomness. But more sort of a for fun clan battle thing. I think this game mode would be perfect for that. Because the maps are smallish, they move really fast, random spawns except for on your squad, so that's perfect for sticking together. You don't have a choice but to stick together, pretty much. And things like communicating, you know, who needs a weapon more? Should I take that? Do you need it better? Could be fun to play with friends. If you have any friends. Oh, hello. Oh god. I knew there was someone to the left. I didn't know there was someone to the right. I had no idea what just happened there. You can't wait to dig into the Conquest Large versions of these maps as well. I hear they're pretty big. Or rather, I was told they're pretty big. I don't know if they actually are. But Dice said that, yeah, these are gonna be big. Around the corner. I dare you. I dare you. I think he knew what I was up to. But it didn't help him. Hello. Yeah, I just love... Just like Gunmaster, which at the time of recording this, I still haven't... Or by the time you're watching this, even. Or, in either case, I still haven't had any time to record it. Dude, I think I'd prefer the other shotgun over this. Oh, well. I lost my train of thought again. Yeah, Gunmaster. I'm gonna record some of that. Don't worry. I'll record all game types if I can. Whenever I have an opportunity to.
Just spotted a hostile soldier, over.
Really? That's a corpse. It was sliding. I'm usually so preoccupied with online conquesting because it's so much fun that I don't really play the other game modes that much. It does happen though. Darn it. Okay, another complaint. I still don't like how this weapon looks. The idea of a crossbow, I'm actually okay with. It seems like implausible that it would just appear. Here's a crossbow on this battlefield. The idea is, of course, that this is Aftermath, and it's supposed to be after this giant old earthquake, and everyone's cut off and still fighting the war, even though they don't have any of their gear. Which is what the theme of this game mode is, that you're scavenging for weapons on the battlefield. And all of the vehicles are supposed to be like remade and look almost a little bit post-apocalyptic, I think. There's armored vehicles that aren't supposed to be armored because they just bolted on armor or whatever. I don't know. I haven't seen them, so I can't talk about it. Well, I can, but I can't talk about it with accuracy. So the idea is, of course, that someone had a broken rifle and a hell of a lot of metal and wires and stuff lying around and decided, hey, I'm a smart person, I can make a crossbow out of this. But to construct a crossbow by hand out of scrap metal on a battlefield that is accurate enough to warrant sticking a scope on it. That sounds implausible. Also, where do the bolts come from? Also, the sensor bolts. How do you produce one of those from stuff flying around on the battlefield? I don't think thematically. I don't think the crossbow fits in. I would have been okay with it if it was an actual, you know, like special forces looking crossbow, like the one in the Battlefield 2 expansion. That guy in the chat is mad. Oop. Hey, we're winning again. These maps are real damn quick.